Today I'm just going to go off the cuff and I'm going to talk about the results we're getting. So, and results in here is number of referrals you're getting, closed business you're getting. If you're not getting the results you want, if you're not getting the referrals that you want, there are several reasons why you're not, and there's things you can do to remedy that situation. I think we all understand the concept that people will do business with you. Actually, all of us do business with people that we know, like, and trust, right? The more confidence we have in somebody and their business, the more business we give them. So that's the name of the game, is building trust and confidence among the people at this table in this group. Okay, so how do you do that? Well, there are several ways that we've already got as a part of this organization. Number one, showing up, being here. Because we're all taking time out of our day, out of our week to be here. We like to see that same level of commitment, even if we don't say that unconsciously. We want to see the same level of commitment out of the people who are here. So showing up is a huge deal. So absences, a lot of absences hurt you, okay? Number two, M&Ms. How many M&Ms do you do on average in a week, in a month, in a quarter? The more, you can't build a relationship with somebody, you can't build the kinds of trust if they don't know you. So you need more opportunities to meet with people, to let them get to know you, you get to know them. That builds trust. So if you're not getting results, consider doing more M&Ms with people. And don't see it as a chore. See it, this is a tremendous opportunity. Every time I do an M&M with someone, that person goes away knowing me better, knowing exactly what I'm looking for, and I usually get a referral out of it every time I do that. Because what you're doing is you're educating that other person on a one-on-one situation, exactly what you want. And then you could brainstorm together and say, I've gotten a lot of referrals from this kind of individual or this profession. And the other person will be like, well, I know somebody in that profession. And you start talking back and forth, and it's really more of a business consult kind of thing, is that you're consulting with each other on how to increase your businesses mutually. Okay? Next, your 60-second presentation. That's every single week, you letting people know who you are, what you're about, what your products and services are, etc. That's important. So up your game on your 60-second presentation. Make those presentations as engaging as possible. Talk, and don't just say the same thing every single week. Vary it up a little bit. So there might be something you do that you don't talk about a lot. Talk about it. Give every opportunity for people to connect with you and the product and services that you sell. Remind them constantly, because it takes time for that to percolate into people's brains, so that when they hear something, either a customer, or a friend, family, whatever, and for them to think of you and have it to be automatic. It takes time to develop that kind of automatic response in people to say, oh, I know somebody who can help you. Another way, and I don't think people talk about it, says the more referrals you give, the more referrals you're going to get. Okay, so if you're not getting a lot of referrals, maybe you should give some referrals. Because what it takes is that if I give a referral to Peyton, right? He's grateful, he's made a sale. Now he's going to want to give me back referrals. I'm not giving referrals specifically to get referrals, but it's one of those natural things that he's going to feel thankful and he's going to want to reciprocate. So again, if you want referrals, give referrals. Also, 10-minute, 15-minute presentations up here do a lot to reassure people that you are the expert in the room in what you do, because that's what we all are. There's no competition here. We don't have two insurance people. We don't have two, health people. We don't have two people doing health insurance, right? You are the expert in the room. So that is an amazing opportunity to demonstrate the expertise you have, again, to develop credibility, okay? BNI, which I was a part of long ago, had the same. VCP, visibility equals credibility equals profitability. And I think that there are a lot of roads to get there, okay? But you have to take the steps. You got to do the work. You just can't show up and say, hi, I'm a mechanic, give me business, right? You got to spend time You got to spend the time to get the business, which he has, right? Scott's been in front of this group for what, 5 years now?
Yeah.
So great. Okay, so again, he's put in the time, he's put in the effort, he's built the relationships, right? That's what you have to do. Because just showing up is not enough. You know, just saying, hey, I'm now your new, whatever that category is, give me the business. It's like you really do have to go after it, you got to earn it. So that means building relationships, you know, friendships. You know, it's going above and beyond. It's thinking of others first. What can I do to help Patty? What can I do to help Adam? Right? It's having that mindset of I can help you without thinking what am I going to get in return. Okay, that is a big part of developing credibility, trust, and people saying, wow, I really want to do some work with that person. So, and then testimonials. At the end of our meeting every week, we do, does anybody have referrals? But that's also a testimonial time. If you don't have a referral to give somebody, don't just say nothing. Why don't you give a testimonial to somebody in the room? Even if you've given them testimonials before, give another one. Good things said about people bear repeating. Okay? So, give a testimonial for somebody. Because that act of saying you do a really great job, that also builds trust, right? Because you're willing to acknowledge the greatness in others. So, again, there's lots of little things. You can see now how our groups are built, why we have certain mechanisms, why we do one-to-ones, why we have feature presenters, why we do testimonials. Because all of these things are made to build trust, confidence, and then greater referrals for each of us. So today, we don't have a speaker, correct?
Correct.
So today, we're going to break out during that time and do 4-person groups. I think there's 16 people here. And talk with each other about ways that we can basically consult with each other on ways that we can help increase the referrals that we get. Maybe we can schedule some M&Ms with the people who are in our small groups today, but really kind of brainstorm with each other on how can we build trust, confidence, and ultimately success, but not only for ourselves, but for everyone else. Thank you.